Hi everyone, it's Nadia from Yarn Utopia. Today we are going to make this really spooky great Frankenstein hat. I am going to have the links in the description of this video for you to make it different sizes. This is going to be a teen adult size hat, so this will fit myself because I'm going to wear it, so I'm so excited. And so I'll put the link in the description though for you to get the other sizes where you can find that, as well as my Facebook and Instagram, Snapchat, all those places. All the links are in the description. You should check those out. Make sure to subscribe to my channel here on YouTube so you can get updates on when I put new videos out. I try to get 1 or 2 out every week. To make this though, we need some yarn. So I have an assortment of colors here. This is all Red Heart Super Saver, except this fur. I actually don't know the brand, so if you know this brand of yarn that looks like this, tell me in the comments of this video. I just found this fun fur yarn somewhere and it did not have a label. So just if you want to get some black yarn or black furry yarn to add to this project, this is what it looks like. You can get a close-up of how it looks here. And so we are going to use this along right next to this red heart in black. So we are going to be using 2 strands at the same time on that. So this is Red Heart Super Saver in black, in red, and gray, heather gray. And this is the label here. This one is also in tea leaf green, which is our main color of our hat. You can use basically any shade of green though. Frankenstein is green, and I just liked this green color, but you can choose any color green. We are using a medium size yarn, so size 4, medium worsted weight. Red Heart Super Saver. And the size hook we are going to use today is an H size hook, which is 5 millimeters, so make sure you have that. We're also going to need some polyfill for these bolts on the side of the neck, so make sure you have a little bit of polyfill, not a whole lot, just basically a handful of it. Scissors and a yarn needle as well to sew in our ends, cut our yarn, those kinds of things. So those are all the supplies we need. I think I said already the colors. Tea leaf in this green, then just red, heather gray, and black, and then black fur are the colors we need for this project. But let's get started. I do want to thank our videographer and editor of this video for taking the time out to make this with us, Fuad Azmat. Check out the rest of our channel to see all our other crochet videos, but let's just get started in making this Frankenstein hat. Alright, to start out we have to make a slip knot, so put the short end over the long end, fold that down, and pull that through. If you're unsure on how to make slip knots, there are other videos out there to show you how to do that slower. But to start out, we need to chain 60. So yarn over and pull through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I won't make you watch me do all 60. So just continue doing this until you have 60 chains, and then I'll meet you up when we go on to round 1. Okay, so I just chained my 60 and this is what it looks like. So now, without twisting your chain, you want to make sure that it's straight like this, and we want to take the beginning of it and kind of wrap it around to make a circle. Okay, so wrap it around to the beginning, just like this, and then we're going to slip stitch into that first chain there. But what I'm going to do is actually work in the back ridges of the chain. You want to work in the back ridges at this time because we will be crocheting, we'll come back and crochet around this rim, so at the very end. So you want to don't twist this, like, there we go. So it's going to look like this, and then you want to slip stitch into the back ridge of this first chain here. Okay, so yarn over, pull through and through, just like that. But we're still going to work inside of this first chain here. Okay, we need to chain up 2, so yarn over, pull through, 1 and 2. That never counts as a stitch. That is just going to count as our seam. It's going to have like a closed seam, which is, it's going to look good, don't worry. It's the back of the hat anyway. So In this first chain here that we did slip stitch and chain up 2 in, we need to put a half double crochet in there. So yarn over, go into that same chain, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on your hook. That's a half double crochet. And now we're just going to half double crochet all the way around this chain, but we're going to be working in the back ridges only, okay? Do not work on this side. Turn your work toward you and work in these back ridges here. Okay, so yarn over, go into the next chain, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. Yarn over, go into the next chain, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. Okay, so just continue doing that. Whoopsie. There we go. All the way around. Do that, and then you should have 60 half double crochets, since we had 60 chains, so 60 half double crochets all the way around, and I'll meet you up when I finish this round, and we'll go on to round 2 together. Alright, you want to make sure that you don't twist this, because when I came back around, it actually twisted down like this. So you want to make sure that you don't twist it. Count back that you have 60 half double crochets all the way around. And then do not slip stitch to this chain up 2 here. Actually, slip stitch to the first half double crochet of this round. So go right into that first half double crochet, yarn over, pull through, and through. Alright, so this is the bottom part of our hat. We are going to be making ear flaps later, but to start off, we are just making this, starting from the bottom and working up. So now for round 2 through 10, okay, they're all the same. We're going to chain up 2, so yarn over and pull through 1 and 2. And then just put 1 half double crochet in each stitch around. So, and make sure you go right into this first one. Even though we slip stitched in here and chained up 2 in here, we still have to put a half double crochet in there, because this chain up 2 never counts as anything. So go in there, or make sure you yarn over, then go in there, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. Okay, half double crochet. We're making half double crochets in each stitch, so 1 half double crochet all the way around for 60 half double crochets, and we're doing this for round 2 through 10. Okay, so I'm going to do that. When you get back to the beginning, just slip stitch to the first half double crochet like we did finishing round 1. So, and then chain up 2 and go on to your next round. And so I will meet you up then when I finish round 10. Alright, so I just finished round 10. When you're at round 10 and you're finishing, we're actually not going to slip stitch and attach with green. We are going to change now colors to black. So insert your hook into that first double or half double crochet like you are going to slip stitch. But instead of slip stitching with the green, we're going to drop that color and we are going to slip stitch with the black here. So just using this one strand of the red heart black, loop it around your hook just like this. So I just folded it in half just a little bit on one side, and then we're just going to loop it around our hook and pull it through and through to finish off our slip stitch. Okay, and then you can pull both of those tight, and we can cut the green, and I'll tie that in a knot in just a few seconds. Once I attach this, we are going to chain up, let's see here, chain up 2, so 1 and 2. Okay, and the pattern says now for this portion, for this round, round 11, we need to half double crochet in the next 4, then make an extended half double crochet, and then an extra long extended half double crochet. So we'll half double crochet in the first 4, so yarn over, go right into that same stitch that we just slip stitched into, go in there for a half double crochet. Okay, Now half double crochet in the next 3 for a total of 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, now we have to make a long half double crochet, and what that means is that we're not going to go in this stitch here, we're going to go in the row below it, so right here. And if you have to count, let me get my other needle so I'll show you where to go. So you can see here, we're in the stitches here, and you can see here the one below it corresponds with the one above it. So skip 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, excuse me, so that we have these first 4 here. So in this 5th one, we are going to make our half double crochet. And how we're going to do that, we're going to yarn over, and then we're going to go into that stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So right here, right underneath this one, we're going to go into this one where we put this stitch in. We're going to go into here. Then yarn over and pull through. Okay, and you want to do this kind of loosely so that it can wrap around that whole thing. Just like that, so pull that all the way up. Then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Or, I'm sorry, no, yarn over and pull through all 3. We're doing half double crochets. So just like that. Okay? Now we have to do an extra long one. So we have to go to not this row here, but we're going to go to this row here. And you can count 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll go right into this stitch right here for our extra long. So yarn over, go into that stitch that's right below this next stitch here. Okay, so not this row, but this row. So we're skipping 2 rows going down here. And if you have to count from your seam here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we're going into this stitch. So then yarn over, go into that stitch, yarn over and pull through, and remember, loosen it up. We're not going so tight. Okay, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on your hook. Okay, so just like that. Okay, now we are going to do a repeat of what we did here with this long one, this extended half double crochet. So if we have to count 7 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 is kind of hidden back here. Okay, so we want to make sure that we do not miss any stitches. It's kind of hidden back here, so it's right here. Yarn over, go into that stitch, yarn over, pull through, again loosen that up, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. Alright, so there you have it. Now just repeat that segment all the way across. So we have to do regular half double crochets in the next 4 stitches, and you want to make sure that the ones you're skipping, you are not you're not skipping too many stitches here. So we did 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so the one that we have to work into is right, it looks like it's behind this extended half double crochet, but so you have to kind of maneuver your stitches away so you can see that we do have to work in this stitch here. So yarn over, go into this stitch, yarn over, pull through, and yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. So that's 1, then 1 in the next, 2, 1 in the next, 3, and 4. Alright, then is our half double crochets. So now we're here, we did our extended half double crochet here, so now we're here 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now we're going to work right here in this 5th one here. So yarn over, go to the row below it, yarn over, pull through loosely, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. Okay, so now we're at 1, 2, 3. You can count 2 from where our long extended one is. You count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you skip 6 of these then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we'll go into this next one here. So yarn over, go into this one 2 rows below now, yarn over, pull through loosely, yarn over, and then pull through all 3 loops on your hook. Alright, and now we have to make just a shorter one here, the extended half double crochet. So we have to count here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. And remember, now it's kind of behind this stitch here. So you want to make sure that you're not skipping any stitches. So yarn over, go into that row from below here. Yarn over, pull through. Yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. Okay. Then we have to make 4 half double crochets in a row. And remember, this stitch here is kind of hidden behind here, so make sure that you don't miss any stitches. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So just make sure you're counting. So this is what it's going to look like. This is our Frankenstein's hairline here. So now I'm just going to continue to just repeat the 4 half double crochets in the stitches on this top row, then an extended, then an extra long extended, and then another extended, and then just repeat that all the way around. I'll meet you up when I am finishing this round, and I think we're ending on 4 half double crochets, but I'll double check that when I get to that round. So I'll just meet you up when I am finished with round 11. Alright, so I just finished round 11, so I ended on 4 half double crochets in a row, which is fine because this is the back of the hat. You can see the seam right here, so this isn't going to be showing in the front. If if you're making smaller sizes, you may end up with these longer stitches ending, so it really doesn't matter, but just make it so the hairline looks like this, so it has the longer stitches evenly around, or you can do it kind of random if you want. I mean, it's really up to you. That's just how I did it. So we were just skipping the 2 rows and then going to this second stitch here to go make this super long, and just skipping 1 row for these 2. So it kind of looks cool with like the longer hairline. So that's how you do round 11. Now for round 12, we're going to be adding fur. So I hope you can see my stitches, but we are going to start our decrease rounds. So, or actually no, we're just going to be half double crocheting around. So I'm wrong on round 12. Round 13 is when we start decreasing. So to do so, we are going to be using 2 strands at once. We're going to be using the fur and this red heart that we already have attached, this black. So how to do that? We are going to slip stitch, so go into your first half double crochet of this round, attach this fur right next to this black here, and to do that I'm just putting it right next to it like this and just having a little bit of a tail, but we're going to be slip stitching both of them, so loop them both around our hook, okay, and pull tight, pull through and through, okay. So now our fur is attached, our black is attached. You can kind of pull them both to kind of tighten them. Alright, and we are ready to go on to round number 12, which is just a repeat of rounds 3 through 10. We're just going to chain up 2, so yarn over, pull through 1 and 2, and I'm holding both strands of the fur and the regular yarn in my hand, okay, and just half double crochet into each stitch. So yarn over, go into the stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops, which is going to look like 6 because there's 2 strands on our hook, but we're going to have this furry kind of look to it. It may be difficult since this is black It will be difficult to see your stitches after this round, so next round you can work between the stitches instead of working into the stitches right here, but that's creator's choice, and if it's your preference. It won't matter if you work in between the stitches or right in the stitches for the next round. But for this round we're just doing regular half double crochets. So yarn over, go into the stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. Just like that. And it's going to make this awesome furry look to it all the way around. See how awesome that furry, and it's really soft too. So just do that all the way around, and I'll meet you up to go on to round 13 together. We are going to start our decreasing. Alright, once you make it back around, we want to slip stitch to the beginning half double crochet of this round. If you can't see your stitches because of the fur, you can use your fingers and go between the stitches, and that is totally fine. So your first stitch would be slip stitched between the chain up 2 and our first half double crochet. So, which I'm going to go into the stitch here. Okay, then yarn over, pull through and through. Okay, now we're going to do a decrease round, round 13. So chain up 2, yarn over, pull through, 1 and 2. And now to make a decrease, we are going to go into this first stitch that we just slip stitched into, yarn over, go into that first stitch, yarn over, pull through, go directly into the second stitch, yarn over and pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all 4 loops on your hook. Okay, so we pulled through all 4 of those loops, so we made that decrease there. Now we have to do 1 half double crochet in the next 8 stitches. So yarn over, go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so now we have to do another decrease. So we're just repeating that around. So decrease and then half double crochet in the next 8. So yarn over, we're doing a half double crochet decrease. So yarn over, go into this next stitch, yarn over, pull through, go directly into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 4 loops on your hook, and then just put 1 half double crochet in the next 8 stitches. So at the end of this round, we're just doing, excuse me, 6 decreases on this round for a total of 54 stitches. So let's see here, 1, 2, 3. That was a decrease. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So it's going to be kind of difficult to see the stitches. So you have to really count and pay attention. But once we do that, then we can get around this piece. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so now we have to do a decrease. So yarn over, go into the stitch, yarn over, pull through, go directly into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 4 loops on your hook, and then 1 half double crochet in the next 8. So just repeat that all the way around. Like I said, you'll have 54 half double crochets at the end of this round, and I'll meet you up to go on round 14 together. Alright, so I just came back around here. I have 54 half double crochets around with those decreases. So now we're at the beginning here, so I'm just going to slip stitch And like I said, you can slip stitch in between the stitches if you'd like. So right after the chain up 2, just insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and through. Okay, going on to round 14, we are going to chain up 2, 1 and 2, and we are going to start off with a decrease. This round is going to end up with 48 stitches, so we need to decrease, let's see here, 6 times around, so we'll end up with 48 stitches, so the 8 stitches. So yarn over, go into this first stitch, yarn over, pull through, go directly into this next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 4 loops. Now just put 1 half double crochet in each of the next 7 stitches. So last round was 8 stitches, now this is 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, now we're going to decrease. So yarn over, go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, then yarn over and pull through all 4 loops on your hook, and then 1 half double crochet in the next 7 stitches. So just repeat that around. Like I said, you'll have 48 stitches at the end of this round, so I'll just meet you back up when I have my 48. Alright, so I just came back around. I have 48 stitches all the way around for round 14 here. So now we need to slip stitch to the beginning half double crochet of this round. So just insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and through. And now this is kind of what it looks like. So next round is round 15. We are going to decrease again, and we are going to have 42 stitches at the end of this round. So you can kind of see a pattern here. We're decreasing by 6 each round. So chain up 2, so yarn over, pull through, 1 and 2. And now we're going to decrease over the first 2 stitches. So insert your hook, or yarn over, go in, and then yarn over and pull through, go directly into the second stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 4 loops on your hook. And now we're going to put 1 half double crochet in the next 6 stitches. So yarn over, go in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then just repeat that around. So we're going to do a decrease here. So yarn over, go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, go directly into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 4 loops on your hook, and then put 1 half double crochet in the next 6 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then just repeat. So at the end of this round, like I said, you'll have 42 half double crochets, so I'll just meet you up when I have done that. Alright, so I just came back around. I have 42 stitches. Now we're just going to slip stitch into the beginning here. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and pull through. Okay, now going on to, let's see, what's that, round 15? So round 16, we are going to decrease, let's see here, we're at 42. So now the next round is 36 stitches. So yarn over, pull through 1 and 2, to chain up 2 there. And now we're going to decrease, let's see here, so 7. I just want to do my math right here. So we're going to decrease over the first stitch. So yarn over, go into the first stitch, yarn over, pull through, go right into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 4 loops. So it's a decrease. And now we are going to half double crochet once in the next 5 stitches. So go in 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then now we're going to repeat all the way around. So do a decrease, so yarn over and go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 4 loops on your hook, and then put 1 half double crochet into the next 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, and then repeat. So I'll just meet you back up at the end of this round. Like I said, you'll have 36 half double crochets, so I'll just meet you up when I have my 36. Alright, so I just came back around. You can now see that our head is closing in here, so it's starting to make more of a hat, or the top of a head figure, and that's what it looks like. So now we need to slip stitch to the beginning like we've been doing. Insert your hook, yarn over, pull through and through, chain up 2, 1 and 2, and now we are going to have, we're going to decrease again, and we'll have 30 stitches at the end of this round. So do a decrease, half double crochet, so yarn over, go into this first stitch here, yarn over, pull through, go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 4 loops on your hook, and then just put 1 half double crochet in the next 4 stitches. So we're really closing in now. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now do another decrease, so yarn over, go into the stitch, yarn over, pull through, go into the very next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 4 loops, and then just put 1 half double crochet in the next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and do a decrease, so yarn over, go into the stitch, yarn over, pull through, go directly into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 4 loops, and then put 1 half double crochet in the next 4 stitches. So just repeat that around. At the end of this round you'll have 30 half double crochets, and I'll meet you up when we go on to the next round. Alright, so I have my 30 half double crochets now. Let's see here, we're just going to slip stitch to the beginning, okay, and then chain up 2, 1 and 2, and now we have to decrease again. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 rounds left. So this next round we need to decrease over these first 2 stitches like we've been doing. So go in, yarn over, pull through, go into the next stitch, which is right here, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 4 loops, and then just half double crochet in the next 3 stitches. If you can see them, there we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Or, I'm sorry, 3. What did I just said 3? Silly Nadia. Okay, so half double crochet in the next 3 stitches, then do a decrease. So I just took that apart. Sorry about that, I made a mistake. So do a decrease now. So decrease, half double crochet, I showed you that already. Okay, and then 1 half double crochet in the next 3 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, and then a decrease, half double crochet, and then 1 half double crochet in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3, and just repeat that around. You'll have 24 half double crochets at the end of this round, and I'll meet you up to go on the next. Alright, so I'm back around here. I have 24 stitches all the way around, so we're really closing in now. So now you can just watch here. We're going to slip stitch to the beginning. So yarn over, pull through and through. Okay, chain up 2, 1 and 2. We're almost done. We need to do a decrease. Let's see here, 18 stitches. So decrease and then put 1 half double crochet in the next 2 stitches. And we'll have a total of 18 half double crochet at the end of this round. So yarn over, go into the first stitch here, yarn over, pull through, go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all 4 loops on your hook. There's 1, and now we just have to put 1 half double crochet in the next 2 stitches. So 1 and 2. Okay, and then just repeat that around. So just put do a decrease, half double crochet, and then just 1 half double crochet in the next 2 stitches, 1 and 2, and a decrease, 1, decrease, there we go, and then 1 half double crochet in the next 2 stitches. I'm halfway there, do a decrease, and 1 half double crochet in the next 2 stitches. Alright, 2 more sections here. So make a decrease, 1 decrease, and then 1 in the next 2 stitches. And our last decrease here, and 1 in the last 2 stitches. There we go. So now you have 18 half double crochets, so now we're back to the beginning here, so just slip stitch into the beginning, and we only have 2 rounds left, which are very fast. Show you this way here. So now chain up 2, 1 and 2, and now we're just going to decrease and then put 1 half double crochet in the next stitch, and every other stitch we're going to do that. So yarn over, go in for a decrease, and then just put 1 regular half double crochet in the next stitch, and then a decrease, and 1 regular half double crochet in the next stitch. Okay, and then a decrease, and 1 regular half double crochet in the next stitch, and a decrease, and 1 regular half double crochet in the next stitch, and a decrease, and a regular half double crochet in the next stitch, and one last time we'll do a decrease and 1 half double crochet in the very last stitch. There we go. So you should have 12 half double crochets at the end of this row or round, and then we're going to slip stitch to the beginning, chain up 2, and now we're going to fully close this because it's just very small here. So we're going to have 6 stitches at the end of this round. We're just going to make 6 decreases all the way around. So just decrease 6 times. So there's 1, next stitch, there's 2. You really got to feel around for these. There's 3. There's so much fur. There's 4, sorry. There's 5. And our very last one. Oopsie, I'm stuck. I got my hook stuck in my fur. We have to make one more. There we go. One last one. 6. Now slip stitch to the beginning. There we go. Yarn over, pull through and through. And then to fasten off, because there's still a little bit of a hole here, chain 1. Okay, I'm going to cut the fur short and then the regular black long and pull them both all the way through and pull tight. Okay, and now with the red heart black, I'm going to drop the fur one, but with the regular black, I'm going to yarn my needle, and then I'm going to go in back and forth around this hole here to kind of secure it closed. Okay, and pull that tight. And then we can put it inside. And we can also hook this straggler fur inside. If you can get it all the way through here. There we go. Okay. And then I'll sew those in. So there is the top of your hat. And it looks kind of pointy like this, but when you get it on the head, it's actually, you can push that in and it should be more flat along the top. So it'll look like this. Actually, this is the back of our hat. This is the front. You can tell by the back of your hat by seeing this seam right here. This is the back of the hat. Okay? So now we are going to work on the ear flaps. So the top of our hat is done. So now you want to flip this upside down, and we are going to work along our edge here. So get your green back. Okay. And now since this is the back of the hat, we need to count or actually, no, we don't have to count anything. We want to attach our yarn right at the seam. Okay, so you can see our chains here, right on our first chain, right here. Okay, and we want to loop our yarn around that, pull through, chain 1. Okay, and now we are going to make our ear flaps. Okay, so this is where our first ear flap is going to be. So chain 1 more, so basically chain 2, and now put a half double crochet into that same space. So yarn over, go right in there, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. Okay, and that is secure. Now we are going to work 1 half double crochet into the next, let's see, 11, since this is 1 already, so we need a total of 12. So yarn over, go into this next one, skip over the chain up 2. Okay, that does not count as a stitch, so just go in the stitches. So we need a total of 12 half double crochets, including the one that we just made. So 1, 2, oh my dog, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Alright, so we just made 12 half double crochets in a row. Now chain up 2, 1 and 2, turn your work. So now we're looking at the inside of the hat. And now we are going to decrease on these first 2 stitches, half double crochet decrease. So yarn over, go into the first stitch, yarn over, pull through, go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through. You have 4 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 4 of those. Now we're just going to put 1 half double crochet into each stitch across until we hit the last 2 stitches, and we're going to decrease over those 2. So I'll show you that in just a sec. Just follow along here. We're just putting 1 half double crochet into each stitch, and now I'm at the very end here where there's 2 left, and we're going to make a decrease on those last 2. So yarn over, go into the first stitch, yarn over, pull through, go directly into the last stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 4 loops. Chain 2, turn your work, and since we're looking at the outside of the hat, we're just going to half double crochet across. No decreasing on this row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then chain 2, 1 and 2, and we're going to turn our work looking back into the hat. Now we are going to decrease, so yarn over, go into the first stitch, yarn over, pull through, go directly into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 4 loops on your hook, and then just half double crochet, 1 regular half double crochet in all these middle stitches, and once you get to the very last 2 stitches, we are going to decrease, so we'll have a total of 8 here. So I'm at the last 2 stitches here, so we're just going to do another decrease, half double crochet like that, chain up 2, 1 and 2, turn our work. Looking at the outside of the hat, we are going to just put 1 half double crochet into each stitch across, no decreasing. So then you'll have a total of 8 half double crochets on this row as well. There we go. Then chain up 2, 1 and 2, turn your work. And now we're looking at the inside of the hat, so we know to decrease. So yarn over, go into the first stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 4 loops on your hook. Then just put 1 half double crochet in the middle 4 here. And then to the last 2 stitches we are going to do a decrease. So you'll have a total of 6 half double crochets on this row. Then chain up 2, and we're looking at the outside of the hat, so you know just to put 1 half double crochet into each stitch across for a total of 6 half double crochets. Alright, and chain up 2, 1 and 2, turn your work, and we're going to do a decrease. So decrease half double crochet over these first 2 like that. Then put 1 half double crochet in each of the middle 2 stitches, and then put do a decrease over the last 2 stitches here, a decrease half double crochet. So you'll have a total of 4. Then chain up 2, and even though we only have 4 stitches left, we do not want to just put, since we are looking at the outside of the hat, we're not going to just do 1 half double crochet in each, because this is quite long of an ear flap. So we're actually going to decrease at this point, even though we are looking at the outside of the hat. So decrease over these first 2, and then decrease over these last 2. Okay, then chain up 2, turn your work, and then we're going to decrease over these last 2, so you have 1 stitch left. Just like that. Now we're just going to fasten off, so chain 1, cut your yarn, and pull that all the way through, and pull tight. Okay, now we are going to look at our hat from the front, so like this. So turn your work upside down. So we're looking at it like this, and we're going to go on this side here, and we are going to count 23 stitches. No, so not the stitch that we attached to here. So count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. And go into the 24th stitch here, and that's where we're going to make our next ear flap. Okay? So attach your yarn by looping it over, pull through, and just repeat what we did with this ear flap. So chain up 2 and make your half double crochet right in that same stitch, and then make a half double crochet in the next 11, so you'll have a total of 12. And basically just, if you have to, just rewind this segment to do the first ear flap, but just repeat that for this ear flap. Just skip your 23 stitches in the middle here and just continue making this ear flap. Do not fasten off after this ear flap though. I will show you what to do next once I am close to finishing. Alright, at this point, so I just did my last decrease here, so now just chain 1 and turn your work, so now you're looking at the outside of the hat. So we just finished our second ear flap, and it looks just like our first one, and it's just as long. So this is what it looks like. And now we are going to single crochet all the way around this piece. So single crochet is just insert your hook, and basically we're going to work down this side, then work along the rim, then up this side, down this side, along the rim, and then up this side and fasten off. So just insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. That's a single crochet. And along these sides, it's basically wherever your hook fits is where you should put a single crochet. So just to make a clean edge on these ear flaps, that's just personal preference, and it'll look very nice. So just single crochet along this side, and then I'll show you how to get onto the rim of the hat, and then I'll let you go on your own here. So I'm really close here, so just single crochet along this side. Then once you get to this section here on the rim of the hat, you want to single crochet into this stitch where this half double crochet is, right in here. Okay, and then just go along the rim of your foundation row here where we started off. Just put 1 single crochet into each chain, just like that. Okay, and then just go up the side of this next ear flap when you get there, and then just go all the way around. So I'll meet you back up when I am all the way around, just single crocheted all the way around this whole rim piece here, and then I'll show you how to fasten off, and we'll go on to the next step. Alright, so I just single crocheted all the way around this piece, and I'm just coming up to the very end here. And we want to slip stitch into the first single crochet that we made of this round. So just insert your hook, pull through, and to fasten off, we just want to chain 1, cut our yarn, and pull that all the way through, pull tight, and we want to sew in our end because we are going to make our braids here real quick. So just yarn your needle and go underneath some of the stitches. Just like this. This is how I usually sew in my ends. Okay, and then stretch that out and cut that. There we go. The rest of my stragglers I'll sew in a little later. If you have 2 stragglers nearby each other, you can tie them in a knot so that is secure. I know I have it on here too, where we added our fur and our new color. Just gonna tie a knot. and then I'll sew those ends in a little later. Alright, so now this is the front of our hat because it's the widest part, and then this part is our back of our hat, and you can see the seam on this side right here, so you know that that is the back of the hat. So on the front of our hat, this is how it looks. Okay, and I'm going to make the braids real quick, and then we will do the embellishments with the bolts on the side here, and then the scar on the hat, on the head. So for my braids, I'm using just 2 colors. You can use 1 color, 2 colors, or as many colors as you want for the braids. But if you're using 2 strands like me, you need 12 strands in total. So this is 2. And you need to measure them to be about 48 inches. So I usually just do my arm's length, which is a little bit more, but close to my arm's length. And what I do is just fold, so I take 1 strand like this, and then I fold it, I pinch it here, and I fold it in half, and do another one, and then I fold it in half here, and do another one. So we want a total of 12, so I have 6, and this is 8, and this is 10, and this is 12. Okay, and then we are going to cut it, and cut it so they are just strands. Okay, there we go. So you have 12 strands, and then cut it on this side as well. Oops, there's one more. There we go. Okay, so cut all your strands, and then we are going to take our crochet hook and go right in this bottom here of this ear flap. Okay, like this, and we are going to loop this around our crochet hook like this and pull that all the way through. Then drop one side and pull that whole side through, just like that. And then you want to make sure that it is even on both sides here. So you have to pull it through, and it's approximately even. Okay, once it is even on both sides, you want to tie a knot, and to tie a knot you wrap this around your hand like this, cross it over, kind of like how we make our slip knot, and pull that through like that. So that's a slip knot there, but you want to pull this all the way. And then make sure the knot is as close to the ear flap as possible, and pull tight. Okay, and then you want to braid this. And to braid, we need to put, so now we have 24 strands. So 24, and we need 3 strands, so you need 8 strands in each hand, and I like to do 4 of each color. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so I have 8 strands here. You can see 2 black and, or I'm sorry, 4 black and 4 green. So that's 1 strand. You can put that off to the side. So 4 of each color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And then this one has 4 of each color as well. So 8, 8, and 8. Okay, so now to braid, if you don't know how to braid, there are videos out there to show you how to, but just basically putting each side over the middle strand. And just going over just like this. So just braid this all the way down. Once I get to the bottom here, I will show you how to tie a knot and cut the yarn up to make it even, and then we'll do the same exact thing to the other side. Alright, once your braid is long enough, or how you like it, we are going to tie a knot here. So basically what we did with this top knot here is exactly what we're going to do down here. So wrap this around and then pull that through. And then you want to make sure that it is low enough. And you can stretch it out, pull it tight. There we go. Okay, but now this looks kind of gross, you know, it's like all uneven. So what we're going to do, actually I'm going to wait until my other braid is done to make sure that it is long enough, and then I'm going to cut them both together to make sure that these strands are equal on both braids. So hold off on that, cutting that right now. I'm going to do the other braid off camera, and then we will cut that together. Alright, so you want to make sure that your braids are even when you're going to fasten off the second one, or to tie the second one. So make sure these knots are lined up here. Make sure that they are even up until this knot, so then that's where you want to make your other knot to make sure that the braids are even. Okay. And again, when you're tightening this knot, make sure that they're even. There we go. Alright, now we can cut these strands. And to cut them, what I usually do is kind of just eyeball it however long I want them. And then, like a hairdresser, I got advice from somebody that you have to cut above your fingers. And just cut straight across. Without cutting yourself. And there we go. And there you have it. Alright, so now get your gray yarn ready and your red yarn ready and your polyfill, and we will make the bolts that go on the side of our ear flaps. Alright, this is what our hat looks like so far. So now we are going to make these bolts that go on the side here. So let's do that real quick. With gray, you want to make a slip knot, so put your short end over the long end, fold that down and pull that through. Okay. So now we are going to, let me get a, you want a stitch marker for this part, and we are going to need polyfill as well. So chain 2, so yarn over, pull through 1 and 2, and then in the second chain from the hook we're going to put 6 single crochets. So the loop that's on your hook never counts as anything, so count 1 and 2. So insert your hook into that first chain there, then yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. So there was 1 single crochet, make 5 more for a total of 6 in that same spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and you notice I'm working kind of like in a circle. Okay, so you can pull your straggler there. So now count back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are going to work in continuous rounds, so I suggest getting a stitch marker or a different piece of yarn to mark the beginning of your round. And we're going to go in this first single crochet here and put 2 single crochets into that single crochet. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. There's 1, and go back into that same one for another one. So 2. And we're going to put 2 single crochets in each stitch around till we get back to the beginning here, so you'll have a total of 12 single crochet. So 1 and 2, 1 and 2, halfway there, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, and 1 and 2. And now we're back to the beginning, and you can count back to see if you do have 12 single crochets, which you should. You can move your stitch marker up a row. And now for rounds 2, 3, 4, and 5, we are just putting, or I'm sorry, that was round 2. So rounds 3, 4, 5, and 6, just making sure I did my math right. That was round 2. So rounds 3 through 6, we are going, so the next 4 rounds basically, is just putting 1 single crochet into each stitch around. Just like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, so we're back to the beginning. Move your stitch marker up and just continue doing that, and it will make a bowl shape, or like a bolt shape, I guess. And so do that until you finish round 6. I will meet you up when I'm done with round 6. Alright, so I just finished round 6. Now to fasten off, we're just going to insert our hook in the next stitch and do a slip stitch. So yarn over, pull through and through. And then to fasten off, we're going to fasten off with a long tail to sew this on. So chain up 1, cut your yarn significantly, and pull that all the way through, and pull tight, remove your stitch marker, and there you go. So there is our bolt. So now we need stuffing, just a little bit, not a whole lot, and we're going to stuff this piece. Okay, just like that. And then we are going to attach this to the bottom of our ear flap, right here. Okay, and to do that we need to have a yarn needle, so we're going to yarn our needle, and we're just going to go in and out through the stitches, just like this. Just sew that in all the way around. Okay. And you can manipulate this however you'd like so that you can see your stitches and make sure that it is being fully sewn on, because then afterward we can make it so it looks like an actual bolt. Okay, and these ear flaps will come low enough to be near the neck where the bolt goes on Frankenstein. Okay, so once you fully have it sewn on, then put your needle through to the inside here, like this, and then just go around a few stitches and tie some knots. I like to do it 3 to 4 times on the inside. Okay, and then just insert your yarn in the middle there. Go through the bolt, cut that, stretch that out so that's hidden, and there you have it. And you can make it nice and long and round there. Okay, so do that for the other side as well. Make sure that you have it lined up so that it is equal on both sides. I like to just line these 2 ear flaps up and then make sure that it's just opposite to this one. So I'm going to do that, and then we will come back together to make the scar on the forehead, and then we'll be all done. Alright, so I just finished the second bolt here, so this is what it looks like so far. And now we want to make the scar that goes on the forehead. Now, you don't have to make the scar, you can just leave it like this and be done. Congratulations, this is awesome. And you finished. But if you want to make this extra embellishment, just follow along here with your red yarn. Make a slip knot, which I've showed twice now how to make in this video. And we are going to chain 8 and then fasten off. So yarn over, pull through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And cut your yarn with a long tail and pull that all the way through and pull tight. Okay? Now, wherever you want it, you can have it on this side, coming down here, coming here. You can put it wherever you want. I'm just going to put it, I think, right here. I'm not sure if I want it downward, though. I'm going to check my picture here. I think I'm going to have it here. So what we need to do is yarn our needle and sew this on. So position it and just take the straggler and pull that through. Okay. And have that right there. Oh, you know what? I think I want it more on the side. There we go. Okay. And then take your yarned needle and just go in and out through the stitches, through the chains, to the other end, and you want to go back in, and then on the inside we're going to tie these two in a knot. Okay, and I'll cut that, and then I'll sew that in. Okay, so this is what it looks like, and now we have to make the stitches across here. I'm going to do 3 of them. So what we need to do is yarn our needle with more red yarn, go in from the back, like in from the inside, and just go and make your stitches. You can embroider them however you'd like. Make them big, make them uneven, make them long. I'm just going to go do twice like that, and then go on to my next one. And do it twice looped around. It does not have to be even, that kind of gives it more of a spooky look. Okay. And one more. And there you have it. Then, to fasten that off, just go underneath that, just like that. Cut that, tie a couple knots, and then we'll sew those in. So there you have it. Your Frankenstein hat is fully completed. Congratulations. It looks so awesome, spooky. So now you can dress up and become Frankenstein for Halloween. I think this is a great, fun, and warm and practical way to dress up for Halloween, because especially here in the north in Wisconsin, it gets really cold on Halloween. So Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to check out the links in the description of this video. If you want to make a different size, this is an adult size hat, or a teen adult. It will fit myself. You can get different sizes. I'll make 6 different sizes. I'll put the link for the pattern so you can get the other sizes on my shop and on my website. I'll put all the links there. If you make this though, make sure to take a picture and share it on our Facebook, because I think this will be so much fun, just fun to dress up. I want to thank our videographer and editor of this video, Fuad Azmat, for taking the time out to make this video with us. Thanks so much for watching. Happy hooking!